Hello everybody. In this video I'll be breaking down the 2025 Glitch Direct. So, without wasting any time, let's dive in. During the Knights of Guinevere part of the show, my big takeaway from this is that Kevin and Luke are very grateful for the support of the pilot for the show and looking into giving the show one full season, which I think is really cool. Since I did really enjoy the Knights of Guinevere pilot, I thought the animation was beautiful. It was all really well done, and I'm really excited to see if Knights of Guinevere will be greenlit for a full season, because I'd really like to see Dana Terrance's vision with this show just flourish. I think it'd be awesome. Anyways, moving on to... Okay, we got a lot at the Tadak part during the stream. Okay, so we got a higher res version of the episode 7 clip that released yesterday, along with its release date, December 12th, 2025. And in even more hype thing, we gotta look at episode 8. Episode 8! Now in this first shot we have here, we see like a shot of Gangle's mask, but also Ragapha and Pomni in the background. For some reason, Pomni has this like weird, like circular expression on that I can't really tell because of like the blurred motion to like not show a lot, but still show something about episode 8. But now, moving on to the next shot. Here we have Jax and Pomni together, and in the middle, to me, it looks like an abstracted figure. Who abstracted? Who it could be, I have no idea, but very intriguing to me. Also, another thing that intrigues me is definitely the color contrast with Pomni and Jax in the background, with Jax being the red and Pomni being the blue. Seems very deliberate to me, but what it could be deliberate to, I have no idea. And it seems like Jax is holding some black object. What it is, I have no clue. But this could be them doing something as a direct effect from episode 7, since we do know episodes 7 and 8 were supposed to be one episode, but it got split in half because of how long it would have been. So episode 8 is basically a part 2 to episode 7. So there might be doing something as a direct result of the events of episode 7. And then the final image we have here is like Kain looking annoyed while Zooble is possibly telling him something, with a bunch of like weird disoriented visuals on like the top of the screen, which I have no idea what they are because of how like blurred they are, but something important for sure. But yeah. But after those little clips were shown, we got the release date for episode 8 with March 20th, 2026. Anyways, next we have some news from... Okay, during the Gaslight District portion of the show, we got the news that pre-production is going well, but we are asked for patience for the next episodes to come out, since the 3D team still needs to finish work on the Amazing Digital Circus, and it does take longer for episodes to come out, creating such a stylized show like the Gaslight District. But we did get some info of what some of the future episodes' plots are going to be. One of them being Ken is in the possession of a monkey's paw wish, and another one is that Breadhead is being tracked by sweet flies. And the last one that we got is that Mud is going to be betting everything on a magical horse named Death. Okay, I think these plot summaries that we have for the next few episodes are sick. I love how like each episode is going to be focusing on a specific character, like how Goose did it with the Digital Circus. But along with that information, the creator has also told us that the pacing will be slowed down, which one of the issues I did have with the pilot was definitely the pacing. It felt really fast-paced, so I'm glad that we're going to be slowing it down a bit. But yeah, I think the information we got for Gaslight District is awesome, and I'm really excited for the rest of the series. Now, our last piece of information, or should I say second last piece, is from the one and only... Okay, so I've been a massive Murder Drones fan since the show originally came out. And when I first saw that teaser image, I knew we weren't getting a season 2, because it's been like a year or two since the finale came out. So, I was just expecting they were going to promote the graphic novel with like some little video. But no, we are getting a full freaking music video collab with The Living Tombstone coming out October 17th. That is freaking hype for me. I don't know how you guys aren't as excited for that as I am, but I can't wait for that to come out. But speaking of the graphic novel, we have now reached $1 million in funding. 1 million. That is crazy to me. I did not expect the Murder Drones fans to be able to get to 1 million. But I'm super excited for both projects. Now, moving on to the surprise announcement of the live stream in our final piece of news to cover.
The sunrise hurts the most. The music dies and we come undone. When all the liquor dries, I find myself alone. So honey, raise your glass, 'cause the night's still young. It's time for last call.
Okay, when this appeared in the stream, I literally screamed. I was that hyped when I saw Lackadaisy was going to be part of Glitch. Now, I would play the full clip, but you know. Okay, I think this was awesome. Since now, for Lackadaisy, we're getting 6 episodes. They're at least going to be 15 to 20 minutes long with more music, which I think is absolutely hype. I can't wait to see Season 1. I'm pretty sure it's going to be put on Prime Video since Glitch does has that Amazon deal, though, but that is fine by me since I have Prime Video. But yeah, I'm super excited for that. But this is all under the banner of Glitch Presents, which is basically just something Glitch is doing to help fund smaller indie shows and get them out there without having to worry about modern day Hollywood with how they treat animation, which I think is awesome that they're doing that. But it will be put on like other streaming services, mainly Prime Video, I think, because of the Amazon deal. But yeah, I think what Glitch is doing with the Glitch Presents logo is awesome. This won't be affecting their Glitch originals like Digital Circus, Knights of Guinevere, and Gaslight District. But yeah, pretty awesome Glitch Direct. Pretty cool. Can't wait to see everything that they announced here to be in full effect for when it releases. But yeah.